In the module, you've now moved on to writing Smalltalk files instead of only using Smalltalk from the command line, so I'll do the same. I'll write a simple file, test.st. And let's do some Smalltalk here. What we're focusing on in this section is blocks. And blocks are very different from how you do control flow in many other languages. Instead of something like this, you'll notice my editor hasn't highlighted anything because that's meaningless. If we do something like this, now I'm in a block and I can do something only if true was true. True is true. I'll display that and then end that block. And if we save this and run it, true is true. Well, that's good. We certainly wanted true to be true. But of course, everything of interest comes in when we change this true to something more interesting. What I'd like to know is 1 greater than 2? Hopefully 1 isn't greater than 2, so I'll make this a little bit more confused. And let's go ahead and run this. And indeed, nothing happened because 1 isn't greater than 2. Well, that's good. We can extend this to add an else branch by having ifFalse as well. So we'll have 1 is less than or equal to 2 as our ifFalse branch, since if 1 is not greater than 2, that means it's less than or equal to. We, of course, know that it's actually less than, and there we go, we output 1 is less than or equal to 2. Now, the syntax of this is going to look very surprising, and you will have to get used to this. The actual name of the method we're calling is ifTrue, ifFalse. But the way that you write a method call in Smalltalk is that you intersperse the name of the method with the arguments. So we have ifTrue, then the ifTrue argument, then ifFalse, then the ifFalse argument. All methods that take arguments have colons like this, and you can have as many of these steps as you want. A method could have if true, if false, if end of file, if whatever. Obviously, for Booleans, we're only going to have if true, if false. But you do have to get used to reading Smalltalk code and seeing part of the name of a method, then one of the arguments, then the rest of the name of the method. This does mean that you can never have this problem of losing arguments among a giant list of arguments. I'm sure we've all written a function that has 5 arguments and went, okay, wait, was the third argument the name, or was the third argument the cache, and the fourth argument was the name? Well, you can't make that mistake in Smalltalk because every argument has its name right next to it. This function is if true, if false, and you must call it as if true, colon, then the true argument, if false, colon, then the false argument.